Rick Ross dropped a bombshell when he spilled the beans that the mastermind behind his latest jam is a mere teenager. Yep, you heard it right, folks. The maestro behind Champagne Moments is just 16 years young. Ross spilled the beans on his Insta, giving props to the prodigy, who happens to be the offspring of the legendary director Benny Boom. This teen sensation known as Mini Boom is already making big waves in the music scene. Now, Ross's track Champagne Moments isn't just another banger, it's his comeback to Drake's Push Ups diss track in the epic rap showdown of 2024. But while the drama between Ross and Drizzy might be cooling off, Drake's tailor-made freestyle landed him in some seriously hot water. Court documents obtained by Complex spilled the tea that Tupac's estate slapped Drake with a cease and desist over his use of an AI-generated version of Pac's voice on the track. The estate wasn't just disappointed, they were downright dismayed by the unauthorized use, calling it a flagrant violation of Tupac's rights and legacy. And to add insult to injury, they called out Drake for dissing Kendrick Lamar, a close friend of Tupac's estate. The estate wasn't having it, arguing that Drake's track caused major economic and reputational damage by making it seem like Tupac was co-signing lyrics he never would have approved. The result? Drake's track got the boot from streaming services faster than you can say Tupac Shakur. But fear not, Rose fans. Champagne Moments is still flowing on the streaming waves, proving once again that Ross knows how to keep the party going. And if you're curious about the untold tales of Rick Ross's lifestyle, well, buckle up, because this video is about to spill all the juicy details. Meet William Leonard Roberts II, but you probably know him better as the one and only Rick Ross, the heavyweight champ of American rap and record executive extraordinaire. This man isn't just a rapper, he's a force of nature in the hip-hop universe. With a voice that booms like thunder and a persona larger than life itself, Ross has carved out a niche for himself as the king of vivid lyrical imagery. Born in the humble town of Clarksdale, Mississippi, Ross was raised in the Sunshine State of Florida, specifically in the bustling neighborhood of Carroll City. But don't let his southern roots fool you. Ross's journey to the top was anything but a walk in the park. After graduating from Miami, Carroll City Senior High School, he took his talents to Albany State University on a football scholarship, proving that he's not just a lyrical genius but also an athletic powerhouse. But here's where things get interesting. Before he was dropping beats and ruling the charts, Ross spent a stint as a correctional officer. Yep, you heard that right. For a cool 18 months, from December 1995 to June 1997, he patrolled the halls of justice, keeping the peace and ensuring that the bad boys stayed in line. Who would have thought that the man who once wore a badge would go on to become one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop history? It just goes to show that you never know where life will take you. From the corridors of a correctional facility to the stages of sold-out arenas, Rick Ross has seen it all, and with each lyric he spits, he weaves together the fabric of his past, painting a picture of struggle, triumph, and unapologetic success. So here's to William Leonard Roberts II, the man behind the moniker, the legend in the making, and the undeniable heavyweight champion of the rap game. His debut into the music scene was like a whisper in the wind, featured on Eric Sermon's track Ain't Shh to Discuss. But hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? But wait, the plot thickens. In the mid-2000s, our hero decided to undergo a dramatic transformation, shedding his Teflon exterior and emerging as the one and only Rick Ross. And where did he get this epic name, you ask? Well, rumor has it he drew inspiration from the notorious drug kingpin Freeway Rick Ross. No, they're not related. It's just one of those cosmic coincidences. With his new persona intact, Ross embarked on a journey that would make Odysseus jealous. He signed with Slip and Slide Records, a subsidiary of the almighty Def Jam label, and hit the road with fellow rapper Trick Daddy. Yep, Ross was making moves, folks. Then came the year 2006, a monumental time in Ross's saga. His debut album, Port of Miami, blasted onto the scene like a hurricane, snagging the top spot on the Billboard 200 chart faster than you can say, bling bling. With hits like Push It, Ross was unstoppable. And let's not forget his cameo appearances on DJ Khaled's tracks. The man was everywhere. but Ross was just getting warmed up. In 2008, he dropped his sophomore album, Trilla, which shot straight to the top of the charts once again. And who could forget the bangers like Speedin' and The Boss? MTV even crowned him one of the hottest MCs in the game, solidifying his status as a hip-hop heavyweight. As the years rolled by, Ross kept churning out hits like a factory on overdrive. Mixtapes, collaborations, you name it, he did it. And let's not overlook his ventures into the world of fashion, where he stirred up some controversy with those Louis Vuitton shades. Fast forward to the 2010s, and Ross was on fire. He dropped gems like Teflon Don and God Forgives I Don't, proving that he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. With each album, he reached new heights of success, earning gold records and praise from critics and fans alike. But Ross's journey wasn't without its bumps in the road. Legal troubles, controversial lyrics, you name it, he faced it head on. Yet through it all, he remained unapologetically himself, a true hustler in every sense of the word. And as the saga of Rick Ross continues to unfold, one thing's for sure, he's richer than he ever imagined, both in wealth and in the legacy he's leaving behind. So here's to the boss himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Rick Ross. Back in the day, Ross was pulling in a cool $2 million in 2007. Not bad for a guy who once claimed to own more cars than a used car dealership. But hold on to your gold chains, folks, because in 2009, his salary skyrocketed to $6 million. Looks like those Maybach dreams were coming true. But wait, there's more drama than a reality TV show. In 2009, 50 Cent rolled up with receipts hotter than Ross's mixtape tracks. Turns out Ross's financial status was shadier than his sunglasses collection, leased cars, borrowed bling, and monthly mortgage payments that could make your head spin. Turns out Rose was spending more than he was earning, a fact scarier than a ghostwriter confession. Fast forward to 2020, and Ross was still living large, dropping $4.2 million in cold, hard cash to snatch up Meek Mill's mansion in Atlanta. Because why not have multiple mansions when one just won't cut it, right? And let's not forget the pièce de résistance, Rick Ross's very own private jet. Yep, you heard that right. In a move that screamed boss, Ross flaunted his new wings on Instagram, revealing his very own Gulfstream G550, because why fly commercial when you can soar through the skies in your own flying palace? So there you have it, folks. From leased cars to multi-million-dollar mansions, Rick Ross's financial journey is a roller coaster ride of extravagance, excess, and enough bling to blind an entire city. And with each new purchase, Ross proves that when it comes to living large, he's the undisputed king of the rap game.